bitwise operator. Now this is very important. Other operators are very easy. Now we are going to see bitwise operator. So there are total 6 bitwise operator. On next slide I have given the examples also. Basically bitwise operator are used to compare binary numbers. Means it will not compare 5 equal to 5. It will first convert that number into binary format and then it will check whether they are same or not. The first operator is AND. After that we are having OR. Remember this ampersand symbol, that is 2 times ampersand symbol we used to have in other programming language like C and C++, which shows logical AND. But now we are having ampersand, single ampersand symbol, so it represents bitwise AND. So whenever you want to read logical AND means we are writing A and D word. For logical OR we are writing OR word, right? And for logical NOT we are writing NOT word. But similarly now we are again having AND or NOT, but they are bitwise AND. So bitwise AND, to represent bitwise AND we use ampersand. To represent bitwise OR we use single line. After that, to represent bitwise XOR we use raised to symbol or exponential symbol. Then we have NOT. For NOT we are having this tilt symbol. So all these bitwise operators are used to compare binary numbers. So from examples you will come to know. Other than these 4 operators we are having zero fill, left shift and right shift. Okay, so we will see the example. It means left shift and right shift, it is similar to we have written in case of microprocessor we have learned RAR, RAL. So we are shifting the one bit of a data to left hand side and right hand side. So similarly for the same purpose we are having bitwise left shift and bitwise right shift in Python. So first I have given the examples of bitwise AND or XOR. So input we have taken as 5 and 3. So first step the system or interpreter will do, that is it will convert the decimal value into binary. So 5 is converted to binary value, 3 is converted to its respective binary value. Then we are having bitwise AND. Bitwise AND is similar to the logical AND. Logical AND means logical AND gate, which we have seen. You should know the truth table of AND or XOR. Then and then only you will be able to understand the output. In case of logical AND gate, what happened? If we are having same input, that is if we are having 1 as a input, both are 1, then and then only output will be 1. Otherwise for 0 0 0, 1 0 0, 0 1 0. So similarly now we are comparing 5 and 3. So we are having 1 1. We will start from right hand side and then we will move to left hand side. So first comparison 1 1. So 1, after that 0 1 will be 0, 1 0 will be 0 and other are 0. So if we perform bitwise AND between 5 and 3, then the answer will be 1. Similarly bitwise OR, it is similar to logical OR gate. Logical OR means if we are having 0 0, then and then only we will get output as 0, otherwise all are 1. So 1 1 1, 0 1, again 1, 1 0 1 and others are 0. So at the end we are having 1 1 1, that is nothing but 7. It is binary value of 7. After that XOR. In case of XOR, the table, how you will remember the table? If we are having different inputs, then the output will be 1. And if we are having same inputs, then the output will be 0. Means in case of XOR, logical XOR table, 0 0 the answer will be 0, 1 1 answer will be 0. For 0 1 and 1 0 answer is 1. So this is the reason why for 1 1 we will get 0 as answer, 0 1 the answer is 1, 1 0 answer is 1 and other are 0. So 1 1 0 is nothing but value of 6. So that is bitwise XOR. Again you need to remember all the symbols of all these operators. Before that also we have learned 2 new operators, exponential and after that floor division. Then we have seen more operators also, that is last topic, in, not in, is not, okay. So these are identity operators, membership operator are new for you. After that right shift operator I have given the example. we have taken a equal to 10. So first the interpreter will convert the 10 into its binary number, that is 4 times 0, 1 0 1 0. And then we have used a right shift 1. So what it will do, it will shift 1 bit towards the right hand side. So means right hand side means this side. So this last 0 will be come to first one, and this 1 will be shifted towards the right. So 101 will be at the end. So this value is nothing but 5. So 1 means it is rotating the value by 1 bit. After that again we are having a right shift, and after that we are having 2. The answer is 2. Why it is 2? So in that we will see later. After that next we are having shift left operator, that is x equal to 7. So binary, we have converted that number into binary. Then what we did, x equal to x left shift 1. So we have left shift the variable. Left shift means towards this direction, right means that direction. So left shift we want to perform. So the first 0 will add to the last place. So 4 times 0 and then 1110 is nothing but 14 in case of binary. In case of decimal. Similarly, 3 bits means we are shifting the particular element by 3. Means 14 now we are shifting. So 3 bits means starting 30 will be attached to the back end side. So there are total 4 zeros, out of which 3 we have shifted. We have appended the 3. So remaining data is 0. Then 3 times 1, then we have 0, and then appended to 0. So if we convert that is 2 raised to, we will put the numbering 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we find out 2 raised to 0. Like that manner we will get the decimal value of the respective numbers. So 1, 3, 2 means we are shifting the value from that side. So I think the right shift operator, the second example, a right shift 2, that is not the right answer, because we are having 2 ones and they have shown only one. So that is wrong one. First one is right, second one is wrong, because only single one is present, but we have 2 ones. After that, bitwise complement. Bitwise complement means ones complement. It is similar to ones complement. So how we will find out ones complement? We are having 7 as a number. So what is binary value of 7? 4 times 0, then 0 triple 1. So totally we are having at starting 5 times 0 and 3 times 1. So 5 times 0 will be converted to 5 times 1, and 3 times 0 will be converted to 3 times 0. So we will get answer as -8. As we all know that this I have already taught you in microprocessor, negative numberings. Binary numberings, in that how the negative numberings are done. So all the negative numberings are starting with 4 times zeros. After that, if we are having 0 0 1, so that is nothing but 1. After that 0 0 1 0, that is nothing but -2. For -3, so at starting we are having 4 ones when it is negative number in case of binary numbering system. I hope this is understood by you. For to remember AND or XOR, you should know the table, and not for NOT operator I have not given the example. So again it is not means we just have to perform the complement only. After that, this is the last operator, assignment operator. So whatever operators we have seen till now, along with that we can use the assignment operator. Basically, as the name suggests, when we want to assign some value, we use assignment operator. So x, if you want to give the value 5 to the x, then we will write x equal to 5. Similarly, plus equal to means x equal to x plus 3. If you don't want to write this, if you don't want to write x 2 times, then we can write it only 1 times by using assignment operator, that is x plus equal to 3. It will perform x equal to x plus 3. And this is with all the operators which we have seen, all arithmetic operators and the bitwise operators which we have seen. We can use assignment operator with them, arithmetic operators and bitwise operator. Again I have given the examples. X equal to 5, so print x, 5 will be printed. X equal to 5, and then we have written x plus equal to 3, so x equal to x plus 3, that is 5 plus 3, 8. Next one is x equal to 5 and we are subtracting 3 from the 5, so x equal to x minus 5, 5 minus 3, 2. Similarly multiplication is there, 5 into 3. Division is there, that is we are dividing 5 by 3, so 3 ones are 3 and then 1.6666 will be answer. After that modulus operator is there, that is it will give you the remainder, so 3 ones are 3, 2 will be the remainder. So this is the reason why answer of modulus is 2. After that we are having floor division, so again 3 ones are 3, so floor division we don't have to 1.666, right? This is the answer, so the number between 1 to 2, so it will take 1 as a result. After that we are having exponentiation, so 5 raised to 3, so 5 raised to 3 is nothing but 5 into 5 into 5, that is 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 5, 125, so the answer is right. After that we are having bitwise AND, so now I have given the outputs only. I hope we have seen all the examples. This actually I will not be tell you in orally, right? We should have pen and paper, on that only it is possible to explain. So you try these examples of bitwise AND or not, and also check the left shift and right shift also. So this much is there in today's lecture. I hope you have understood all the operators. So many operators which are present in Python are different, or we can say that are not similar to other programming languages. We have seen so many new operators, so many in the sense 3 to 4 are new only, that is exponentiation. After that floor division was there. After that is not, in, not in. So all these operators are, and then bitwise operators we have seen, that is ampersand symbol, then vertical line. For XOR we are having that raised to symbol, and after that we are having not, for not we are having tilt symbol, and after that left shift, right shift. So these are the bitwise operator. I hope you understood whatever we have learned. This is very important topic. You will be having theory question on this. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe.